Welcome to our live feed update show for today, March 11th. Alright, now we skipped the 10th. Don't worry, nothing happened. We were getting caught up, as I've already filled everyone in on the pre-show. We have pre-shows, we have post-shows, but this is the show for those of you watching back. So, as I filled people in on the watching pre-show, we got a little bit sidetracked because we were planning on doing this surprise live stream for you guys from the open casting calls in New York City, and we were going to do a special vlog, and I've been working on this for a week and planning, and we found out yesterday, well, you all found out yesterday, that they've canceled it. New York City has been shut down. The flu's going around and people don't know how to handle it. So they canceled it. There's no open casting calls for this. As of this moment, there is no open casting calls for this season of Big Brother. What is one to do? Have an all-star season. You heard it here first. I mean, really wouldn't be a season of Big Brother if it wasn't me telling you that it was going to be all-stars. So I figure, it's gonna be all-stars. We'll see what happens. I mean, look, they have all the people from all the other seasons that they know that they loved. It's not like they don't have a pool they can pick from if they really, really needed to. Hey, Eric, who's your favorite player so far? I have a feeling by the end of this live feed update show, you'll figure it out. I should have done this live feed update show so much earlier today. But here we are. With the live feed update shows that we do on YouNow, and of course they will be on the website and YouTube and iTunes, so make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, share, hit the bell in YouTube, leave a nice rating and review in iTunes, just for these live feed update shows. All the other shows I think you guys know are in the TV Co app. So we do after shows, Nicole and I together do after shows immediately after the Big Brother Canada show airs, where we recap it. Of course, we do regular recap shows, weekly recap shows with BB Can players, exit interviews, so much over in the TV Co app. And yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying those over there. I know we changed it up this season. Some people are happy about it. They're like, yay, we love it. We get to talk and you're live after the show. You got Nicole on. And other people are like, we miss them on iTunes and YouTube and your website. Well, then you probably should have listened when I said share the show, become a fan, hit the bell, subscribe, and tell your friends. Now, we got to do it a little different. But I love it. And I hope you love it. And I hope we're all happy. Because we got a lot to talk about and show you. If you are new to a live feed update show, I like to play the videos and comment on them. I like to play, talk, comment, and chat on what the big moments are. Some of these live feed update shows, we will go deep into the game and the strategy and what people are doing. But I think when there is something big that happens, it's better, instead of to talk about all the little minutia points of people's games, we just dive right into the big moments. And there was a big moment. Now, last we left off, we were waiting to see the results of the POV nomination ceremony. We also know, we knew going in that Michael was going to be the one backdoored and blindsided. Now, we were all expecting for super drama on the feeds when they came back. I think it was Jess who said, it's drama for Canada. I was like, because I couldn't make it to the computer in time. It's like, the feeds are back on. And it's happening. And I'm like, oh my God, is it crazy? Is it drama? And they're like, well, it's, Canadian drama. Like, I can't believe you do that to me. A boot. I was like, how am I working a boot into a sentence? I don't know what you're about to do. A boot to do. Canada is what I'm saying. No, they were like a little bit pissy, but look, as I again said on the last show, I was looking forward to now seeing a Michael that is here to play this game, that will fight for his game, and I'm ready to watch Michael play. He's not doing a great job. Didn't really do a great job. It could be because Chris has everyone hypnotized. I'm blown away by how much people actually go along with what Chris wants. It's actually quite shocking. So Hira, obviously in the POV ceremony, used that POV on himself, took himself down. Michael up in his place, scrambling, a little, drama, people trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do? And were you part of this? And who knew? And of course, immediately after Madeline, I refuse to call her Maddie. I'm sure I will. But of course, we didn't get to see this on the feeds, but we heard about it, that Maddie, ran to the HOH room and we're like, this was not the plan. The plan was Ming. We hate her. She's the worst. She's the devil. She literally was born from hell. She spits hellfire when she sleeps. And I'm pretty sure she killed the baby on the way in. And she's the worst. And she's the plan. And you're a liar. And she's just apparently screaming this in the HOH room. Because, that's smart gameplay. Clearly, you should have her hear that. The person, because again, if you don't know, Madeline and Minge kind of have like a strained relationship where like they want to work together, but then they annoy each other. And they want to work together, and then they annoy each other. And they have like an interesting relationship. And that probably killed any chance of a relationship. Michael... I don't know why it's so hard for me to call him Mike. I know everybody is abbreviating everything. Like, I know everybody has taken Minh-Ly to Ming, and Suzanne to Sue, and Michael to Mike. I don't know why I have such a problem with saying Mike. I don't know. Magic Mike. Whatever. He decides, I'm going to go talk to Chris. And I'm good never hearing the word buddy again. Because Michael went in there and he's like, look, buddy man, hey, buddy man. There's two things I got to tell you, okay? Like, I get it. You do what you got to do. There's just 2 points I want to make. Both points are about you, Chris. Okay? Number one, I think you are a great guy. I mean, you could probably use some eye surgery, or I don't know if you're doing the wide eyes on purpose, but just narrow them a little bit because you're creeping people out. But still, great personality and all-around stupendous person. Second point, you're a D-bag, okay? You're a coward. You're a super coward. Your superpower should be being a super coward. All right, buddy? Now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say buddy to you 19 times. Then I'm going to say man, I'm going to throw in some more buddies, and we're both going to not really get anywhere. Their conversation was so awkward. It was just Mike being like, buddy, I had your back, buddy. Buddy, I was rooting for you in that comp, buddy. I was rooting for you, buddy, man. Buddy. And then Chris was like, look, you got to look at it from a number standpoint. I'm just saying, you're 4. And we're back to the whole, you're 4. And Ming is 1. And why would I go after 1 when I would be leaving 4? I can count. I'm not that stupid. But buddy, we're buddies, okay? We're buddies. I don't know. I feel like Mike needed to go... Oh, I did Mike. I feel he needed to go into this conversation with Chris with more of an agenda versus attacking. Again, your personal feelings don't really matter in this game. And now really what's done is done. You don't have a chance to fight for yourself. And I know that Michael has 2 ways to go about this. He can either kiss Chris's ass and try and get Chris on his side and then hope that Chris would have the power to control people's votes. or just flat out go against him, let the whole house know that he's going to go against him, and take that route, which kind of is the route that Michael is taking. Chris did tell him, everybody wanted you out. And Mike's like, buddy man, man buddy my pal. It couldn't be everyone. And Chris is like, oh no, everyone, the whole world. Your mom just called. I sat off the phone with her. She said I should nominate you too. Everybody. Yeah, it's weird. And, I now could recognize your mom, but not my own. Still not over it. Still not over the fact that Chris couldn't recognize his own mom. Thought about it the other day. Actually, I was telling the story to somebody. I was like, he said that the lighting was bad and he couldn't make out her face. He made out her name tag on her boobs pretty fine, though. Just saying. Chris, still not over it. Doesn't make any sense. So, more conversations happening around the house. It's just a lot of people lying and denying to Mike that they knew about this plan. It was kind of hard at this point to really understand where Jamar was going to go, because we saw him the other day be very much like, I take everything back that I said about Chris. I love Chris now. Chris is the best. But he has a way better relationship with Michael and feels closer to him. We're just going to jump to yesterday now. There's just a lot more of the same. A lot more of nobody really going anywhere. A lot of things, a lot of the same circling the same conversations. And honestly, Mike not making any progress as far as the game goes. Then, yesterday, we now saw a little bit more of a plan coming from Mike, where he is saying how he's going to go after Chris. And you know what? Maybe Kyle too. I don't know. There's something about Kyle I don't trust. There is something about Kyle I don't trust. I don't like how he swears on his kids. I don't like how he swears on his family. Just a very hot topic for people. I would actually... Well, yeah, let's do it now, because I know it's going to come up during the clips that we're going to start showing, and it's going to be hard to talk about it then. I'm curious, chat, and of course, if you're watching this back, you can comment on the website or YouTube below. Is swearing on your kids and your family, forget about the getting caught part. And, well, actually, I want to know this. Is it okay? Are you okay with someone in the game swearing on their kids, their family, if they are lying or telling the truth? I'm just curious as to how that affects people. Meaning, like, yes, I'm okay with it if they're telling the truth. Or, no, I'm never okay with it. Michelle is fine with it. Rod Carson says anything goes. Laney's girl, yes. Lefty's ambition says in the game. Gwen says no. Gwen's gonna lose Big Brother. TTB, it's a game. Zomnot, no. All right, well, Zomnot, you're gonna lose the game too. Dimpled, yes. Okay, interesting. Whatever it takes. I don't care what others do. I wouldn't if I were playing. I think you have to have a read on the house. Like, it is a game. I guess it's because I do this for a living. I am very much of the mindset of, and possibly I should probably care more, and it's why I get in trouble. Words are words. Like, words to me, honestly, mean nothing. I don't care what people say. I talk all day, people talk to me all day, we make jokes, we try and be funny, blah, 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 blah. I don't care the things that people say. To me, actions mean so much more. I care in life what you do. Don't tell me you're a good person, be a good person. Don't say you want to do stuff for charity, do stuff for charity. Like, stuff like that. So words, to me, I don't care. Swear on your family, swear on your mom, swear on whatever. Now, if you can see the way this is going to go with Kyle, you're watching somebody swearing on their family and their kids and seeing a cast that is very much against it, then yeah, I would definitely not do it. If you are in a cast where very much, honestly, this started, kind of the way it started with Kyle, where his swearing on his kids and his family made people trust him. Like, up until the Michael blindside, it was the swearing on his family and his kids that made Michael feel safe and made him feel like, you know, oh yeah, okay, everything's gonna be fine. I think it's very bad for Kyle's game to have sworn on your kids and your family and then be caught lying. Because what it would do for me in the game is let me know you're willing to say or do anything and lie. So in a way, I think it's bad for his game in that. Like, if you're willing to swear on your kids and your family, then I don't believe one word you're saying. You're just going to do whatever is best for you. Family has cancer, house burned down, anything goes, but the dog died is going too far. I mean, yeah, it's hard. Again, I always like to think that I would go into Big Brother and I would be able to lie, manipulate, be like, see, I say anything is fair, but I actually don't think, even if I somehow thought it would help my game, it's so weird. What does this say about me? I don't think I'd be able to lie about cancer or illness. Like, I don't think I'd be able to be like, oh God, I just survived cancer, because I don't know. I don't think I could lie about that. But I would have no problem being like, I swear on my mom, and lie. You know, lie. Swear on my mom. Lie. So it's weird. This is not therapy, so we're not going to go into it. Like, why would I do that? Interesting. Okay, but I pretend I'd have a cat and swear on that. Oh yeah, I would kill a cat 10 million times. I would swear on a cat, hope that every time I swear on a cat died. And went and lied. Oh, I would make a lot of lie swears. See, like stuff like that. Probably shouldn't have said it. Okay, so, comedic recaps. Kyle has decided he's been hearing too much. He does not like that he's hearing whispering from people around the house that Michael and the evictors are, you know, dropping his name, that they are saying they're going to go after people like him and like Chris, and it's not me, it's not Kyle, and I didn't know about this plan, and I swore on my family, and I did all... Kyle has decided that he's had enough. Kyle has decided that he is finally going to confront Michael on what he's been hearing. So thus is now when we're going to start getting into the good stuff. Again, these clips and videos, photos, 24/7 live feed updates are provided by our amazing live feed updaters at BBCan8 Live Feeds over on Twitter. So if you're not following them, make sure that you do. And we could always use a few more of you. So if any of you would like to be an updater, yourrealityrecaps.com/updaters. Fill out the form and we'll get back to you. That being said, let us watch the fight if you missed it.
Said, you know, you would be surprised if me, Sheldon, JL,
myself,
Jamar, or yourself went on the block, and you told me on your kids, right? That
my kids.
You would vote me. You'd vote to keep.
I would, but
you told me that you
like I just told JL in the room that I've heard that like some of your guys' campaigns has been designed to drag you through the mud as well.
Drag you through the mud?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He just admitted it to me.
The campaign that I...
First of all, nobody can drag you anywhere. You're a big ogre, okay? I'm pretty sure it would take like 4 people to drag you somewhere. You seem really stocky. Like, you seem really heavy. And then, like, you're so grossly hairy that I feel like you would almost be like human Velcro, where you would just stick to everything while we were trying to drag you, Kyle. So I don't feel like it's going to be an easy drag, is all I'm saying. Okay, let's keep going.
Just hold on. Just please let me finish.
Yeah.
Please let me finish. So... because of that, man. Just let me finish, please.
I'm not even talking. Let me finish, okay? I'm saying words and you're sitting there silent. Let me finish. I'm trying to have a moment for television.
Okay? You guys went to Carol and said that I was talking shit behind her back.
Behind whose back?
Behind Carol's back. Like I was talking shit about her. That's a fact.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay, but that's a personal thing, man. That's a pretty strange thing to use as your campaign. So when...
That's not using it in my campaign.
You're trying to get her vote, Mike.
It's not a using in the campaigns. It's not a using.
No, I'm not
saying
trying
that.
to get
I'm
a vote.
talking shit behind
I'm
her back.
trying to genuinely do it. People will see it on TV, man. People will genuinely see how you...
Can we just do this really quickly can we just get this over with for the season in case we have any future Big Brother players watching? They're not gonna, it doesn't matter. Watch it back. You'll see when you get out. You'll watch the tapes back. You'll see when you watch it. We're playing the game now. No one has access to the feeds now. It doesn't matter now. It's the stupidest argument you can ever make. You should just be like, I'm lying. Instead of just saying, like, you'll see when you watch it back, just go, I'm going to continue to lie to you. It would honestly make more sense.
Flip your opinion on it, man. And do you know why?
I have put my opinion. Yes, I'm telling you, right? You didn't let me finish. You've interrupted me like 3 times, so I don't get to finish. Okay? And multiple people have come to me saying that your guys' campaign is designed to keep you in the house so you guys can put me on the block. And that's fine. I'm not bothered by that at all. But when I hear that, I have to say to you, to your face, like I said I would, that I can't give you my vote.
You know why, Kyle? Because...
Okay, so, 2 more things. I swear to God, JL, who gave you fucking celery? Can we also make it a thing where when there is a fight, a house meeting, drama, no food? There should literally be an alarm that goes off and food. Put shock collars on them. I want everyone wearing shock collars, and if drama happens in that house and somebody picks up a celery stick, you electrocute them. Electrocute them. And give me the button.
Because after you promised your kids to me that you would vote to keep me, you went and told Maddie that if the House majority voted, then you would be the flip vote.
That's correct. So I told that to Brooke, I told that to Chris, I told that to Vanessa.
So how at all does that guarantee? You promised me, man. You promised me that regardless if I found...
Because I'm not going to stick my neck out in this game if you don't have the votes, Mike. How don't you understand that?
You promised me that if I was on the block, you would vote for me.
Right, Mike.
You would campaign for me. You promised on your kids, man.
Okay.
You promised on your wife.
And as soon as I started talking to people, Mike, quit making this some...
Quit making this,
right,
Mike. Especially after you promised, okay? Did you know that you promised me? I feel like this whole season has like this undertone of like a kid trying to get away with something. Like everything is like, oh, come on, Dad. You, come on. Why'd you backdoor me, Dad? No, it's not fair, okay? Why are you always talking to... Why is JL safe? It's not fair. JL is allowed to go outside. I want to go outside. I want to play in the next comp, Dad. Yeah. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going with it. Let's just keep going. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
You brought your wife in it. I
Okay,
didn't do
great,
that, man.
great. You don't
That's
have the
the game you're
votes. I
playing.
can't vote for you. End of story.
It's clear to me that you had an alter opinion with this. You're forward in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Think what you want, man. Have your opinion.
I don't need to think what I want, man. Your word didn't mean anything.
Okay. Well, what else?
You're the one that talked to me and accusing me of your game. And
I'm not accusing you of anything, dude. You didn't even let me finish. It's saying your guys' campaign, which you just expressed to me, is true. Your guys' campaign is designed to get me to vote for you, so next week you can put me on the block.
No, I didn't consider you having my vote, man. The moment I heard that you said it would be a flip vote, that you weren't going to campaign for me, man, I had no trust in you. Because you didn't honor your word, man.
Maddie sat me down.
You didn't honor your word.
Okay. All right, Mike.
You didn't, man.
All right.
Because your word means nothing to me, man. You looked at me in my eyes.
In your eyes.
And you said you would campaign for me.
Right.
Because Kyle,
I talked to two people, bro, and they said they weren't voting for you. End of story.
End of story.
You talked to two people?
There's
People, man.
15 in the
There's
house.
15 people in the house.
Guess what, Mike? You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes.
Well, Kyle, I hope you wish everyone else the best of luck, man. Pulling strings on everyone's emotional feelings, man, because you used me, man.
Emotional feelings.
I didn't use you. I didn't use you for nothing. What did I gain out of that?
You convinced me to use this.
What did I gain out of that?
You convinced me to say everyone should use the POV.
What?
You sat me in the have-not room, and you convinced me of that.
And you convinced me of it with your emotional feelings, okay? Now, I don't know if you... here's the thing, okay? I have feelings, and I am emotional, and therefore I have emotional feelings, okay? I feel like, I wanna... Usually, like, to go back to yesterday, with the confronting of Chris and Mike in the HOH room, that was kind of hot, okay? I liked it, okay? I was here for it, and I was like, Mike's being hot. He's losing me a little here, okay? He makes me feel a little bit like I put my eggs in the wrong crush basket, is what I'm saying. We'll play that clip too. Okay, let's keep going.
You convinced me of that. You said, quit spreading, quit being paranoid.
Okay.
Go with the plan. And what was your plan, Kyle? What was your plan?
The plan.
What was your plan, Chris Kyle?
What was your plan?
The plan at the time was to get Min out.
And you made me do that. I didn't want to do it. So who are you willing?
I made you do that, Mike.
Who are you willing to get out?
I made you do that?
Who are you
Kyle
willing to
made
get
you do that.
Yeah. Who are you
Kyle
willing to
made
get out?
Mike do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike should have listened to himself then. How about that?
So I shouldn't. You don't have any value in your kids' opinion and your wife's.
If that's how you want to take it, Mike, that's how you want to take it.
That's exactly how I'm taking
Great.
it. Because what integrity do you have, buddy?
None, I guess, Mike. Absolutely.
The game is not about integrity. We're not playing the integrity game. We're playing Big Brother. And I just wish Michael got it better.
0. To Mike Stubley, I have 0
That's not
integrity.
to me, man. That's not to me.
Okay.
I never vetted against any of it until you went against your word, man.
Got you.
Because I lost faith in you.
Got you.
Right.
Okay. And nobody else, right? All Kyle.
Yeah, because you're the one that gave me your word, man.
Got you.
Well, he's not the HOH, so...
I don't even know where you're coming from this. Maddie sat me down and asked me, she said, if Mike doesn't have the votes on Thursday, are you going to vote for him? And I said, no, because I'm not going to stick my neck out and make myself look silly in a target in this game when I'm playing for my family.
Okay, 2 more points. It seems like it would be very easy for Michael right here to just rip this shirt off. It looks like he could just unzip it, not wearing anything under it, and we could have a lot hotter of a fight. So that's just number 1. Number 2, his eyebrows are a little gay, okay? I'm just saying it, all right? My eyebrows don't even look like that. It reignites my flame for him, is what I am saying. Okay, let's keep going.
Story.
So, by you using your family's word, man,
all right,
meant nothing to you. It meant nothing to you, man.
Okay, Mike.
Because you said you would absolutely be shocked if I found myself.
I would. And I
You
would.
said that you would campaign and you would vote for me.
Okay.
You said you would help me, man.
You know what, Mike?
Promise,
I'm not going to get sucked into this argument with you.
You're the one that talked to me, man.
I'm not talking to you.
You're the one that accusing me of campaigning against you, buddy, and I'm not.
I'm not.
You did it to yourself.
I'm not talking to you. I have only said, can you let me finish 5 times? But now I'm not talking to you, okay? I'm not talking to you. I mean, I'm looking at you, and words are coming out of my mouth in your direction, but I'm not talking to you, okay? We're not talking. This is not talking, Michael. Just so that you're aware.
You never did.
You did it yourself.
You never did.
You're going to run this whole house, man.
I'm going to run this whole house.
You are.
Okay, thanks.
Who runs this
bro.
house?
You did a great job of pulling everyone's heartstrings, and you pulled at mine, man.
Okay, well,
Partials? That's how you know it's Canada. Where's the partials? What about the partials? It's like in Irish Canada. Ming runs the house. Yeah, pretty much. Not the eyebrows, it's the dumb shining through. I mean, I'm trying so hard because I really do like him as a human. I mean, he is, again, clearly somebody who's not cut out for Big Brother. He's not. He's too honest. He's too sincere. He cares too much about, like, honesty and integrity. And it is not a game of honesty and integrity. I don't know. I wish that he had a better understanding of Big Brother. But we're almost done. We're almost done with
Look at you dead in the eyes.
I want a jury with you, man.
Day two,
I want a jury with you.
We literally said
I want a jury with you.
We agree with you.
Just let me finish. Since day two,
We gamers game, man. You looked at us and said that. You said jury with us.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. So, who else are you promising false shit to in this house? Yeah. Yeah. Was that? Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
You were coming to jury because I'm just saying.
100%, man.
I'm just asking.
When
Sheldon.
you said, man, you promised Jammers was safe. You promised Sheldon was safe.
They are safe.
You promised.
They are safe.
Who put you on the fucking block, Mike? Who put you on the block?
You don't sit with someone for an hour.
Who put you on the block?
You don't sit with someone for an hour, Kyle.
Who put you on the block?
You don't.
Kyle, you don't sit with someone for an hour and have no clue.
Who put you on the block?
You don't sit with someone for an hour and have no clue.
Who put you on the block?
You don't have whispers
Mikey
in front of
has a
someone
clue.
and have no
Who put
clue.
you on the block?
You don't, Kyle. It's just
Bro,
plain and simple.
you've been whispering my name too. It's the game.
Jury buddy.
Jury buddy.
How do I know that's bullshit, Mike? How do I know you're serious?
Because you told me your kids, man. You told me your wife.
All right. My integrity means nothing to you.
It doesn't, man.
Okay.
And I guarantee you a lot of people in this house are
Your
going to see that.
kids.
Okay.
Whether I'm in it or not.
All right.
Because you're willing to go to
Alright.
Enzer to do whatever's
How
right
you know
for
when
Kyle.
Kyle's lying?
You're
go
willing to
like
throw
this.
Jammers under the bus? I guarantee you Chris is not too far off.
No,
Yeah.
Chris ain't.
Who else? Vanessa too?
I have no clue where Vanessa's
What about
at because
Brooke?
Vanessa came in my room throwing your name under the bus saying she's not tied with you.
Got you.
I'm sure you guys either may be both aware of that,
Got you.
but as far as I'm concerned,
Thanks, Vanessa.
it's not trustworthy for me.
I hate Kyle.
So now Mike drawing attention to the fact that Kyle and Vanessa have something for anyone that's listening. Mike's not really making a good case here. All he is doing is saying, you swore on your family. You swore on your family and you lied. Which I feel two ways about it. In one way, yes, like I said, it is now letting people know, should you trust Kyle? If he's willing to swear on his family, then what is it? He's going to lie about anything in this game. So I get that part. But number two, if he's trying to make Chris trust him, then what you're showing Chris is that you and Kyle are not going to work together. And obviously, Michael thinks that Kyle is in a way behind Chris's moves. So it doesn't make sense to me on that aspect. Or on the flip side, if Michael is thinking that Chris is afraid that him and Kyle would work together, now you're showing that you will not work together. I mean, from Chris's perspective. My point is, either way, how this looks to Chris is bad. If he wants them to work together, it looks bad. And if he was thinking that they were working together and now they're not, that could still be bad, if that makes sense. Yes, the show is on in an hour, and then Nicole and I will be going live for the extra show.
Hey, Chris, I rooted for you the other day until Kyle told me that you threw my name out and you threw Sheldon's name out. That's what Kyle told me.
Well, he is working with Sheldon.
Kyle,
And just so you guys know, like, I didn't talk any smack about you guys.
Yeah.
All I said was, like, I observed
100%.
like, you and Sheldon
100%. But
Like,
Kyle told me that you had it out for me, man.
No,
And
I
that's-
did not say
Yeah, you did, man. You said that Chris threw out my name.
Say he's
I
got
mean,
his
he
eye
always
on
looks
you.
surprised with
Yeah,
those
he's got his
eyebrows.
eye on you. Yeah.
No, Mike,
Wait,
what I was doing...
so are you playing me? You're playing everyone in the house.
Okay. Season 8, Chris. Mike. Season 8.
What?
Season
What?
8. Learn how to play.
If that's the game you want to play, man, then tell everyone else in the house.
Mike.
That's how you feel, buddy. But if you think...
So, You're never gonna be our Jason. Like, good try. Good try, Kyle, but you are never going to be. So if you missed it, as Michael was walking by, and Michael was like, tell everyone in the house, tell everyone in the house, Kyle did the lean forward and went, everybody knows. Which was a big moment for us OTT fans with Jason Roy and his everybody knows. I'm sure there was even GIFs of that out there. Stupid on Kyle's part. So now, Michael is getting some good stuff out of him. He is also showing the house. He'll throw you under the bus. Look at him throwing out names. Now he's saying that everybody already knows what was going to happen to you. All right, let's keep it going.
Like you're gonna come up to me and like intimidate me like this.
I'm not doing anything, man. You're the one that came up to me.
Man.
No, I didn't, man. I just came up because you guys
said here. I'm throwing you under the bus. This is my game. That was my pitch.
I didn't come over here when I came over
That
here.
wasn't my pitch, part of your pitch today, Mike. Everyone that you've talked to has come up to me and said what you said.
Exactly. Only because
Everyone.
after what you said.
So don't say
to
you
Maddie.
haven't said it, and don't say that shit
I
either.
said it, man. I said it.
Okay, so then just shut up about it then, man. You said it. That's fine. I told you to your face I'm not voting for you.
Okay.
But what would you like?
You came up to explain yourself to me, man.
Uh-huh.
I
Explain.
mean, I'm telling you why.
Okay.
That, you know, you're full of shit. It's whether people realize it now or it's 5 weeks ago from now.
Got you. Okay.
5 weeks ago from yesterday.
Cool.
Cool, buddy.
Anything else?
Hey, man, you wanted to clear the air with me. You talk to me. I got nothing else, man.
I just wanted to let you know, because I told Maddie if I heard anything that I wasn't going to vote for you, to tell you that I wasn't going to vote for you.
Okay.
So now, I'm letting you know, like I told JL in the pantry, that I had heard you guys saying some stuff about me. So I was going to definitively let you know right now that I am not going to vote for you.
No vote. Okay? So you were thinking, was I gonna vote? And I just want you to know that I'm no vote. Okay? Votes and then no votes. Okay? So there's voting, there's not voting, me not voting, Maddie, promise, buddy man, promise, buddy man. Nothing really accomplished. Nothing. So basically, Kyle confronted Mike, and really what came out of it was we've learned Mike is not good at arguing his case of why he should stay. And sure, you know, it made some people a little bit nervous. Like, you know, Brooke kept trying to stop it as well. Like, Brooke would be like, guys, just calm down, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to need you guys to settle, okay? Okay, I just want you guys, you seem to relax, like we're not going to solve anything. So shut up, Brooke, okay? Zip it. Why are you trying to make the live feeders hate you? This is edge of our seat drama for Canada, okay? So please don't party poop and Brooke. We can watch how it ends. I don't feel like it had any great of an ending, but here is how it ended.
Oh, good.
You accused me of hiding the fact that I'm going against
I'm
you,
not
buddy.
accusing you. I didn't accuse you of anything. I just said this is what happened. This is what was said to me, and so that's why I'm not going to vote for you. That was it. That was it, Mike.
You called me. You said that I'm lying about it, and that you just.
I didn't say you're lying about it. I said you're going to people and you're putting my name through the mud. I was very specific. Yes, I am. Okay, and that's all it had to be.
You're muddy.
But you want to turn it into this big back.
You just went and said you're like.
You're saying I'm this big mastermind.
Why would I vote for you?
Everyone wrapped together.
You do, Kyle. This is all.
Vanessa's burying me.
This is all you deflating things, man. This is all you trying to downplay your stuff. That's why you took it easy today. That's why you took it easy yesterday.
Gotcha.
You went from being the house entertainer to just mellow Kyle. People see it, man. People see it. All part of yours.
Apparently not. I've got everyone wrapped around my finger. Nobody sees it.
All part of yours and not part of mine, man. And there's people that are left out of here.
That's Michael's face.
That's it, buddy. Like,
no, Thursday's coming soon, bro.
That's it, man. Well, you know, that's it. If that's the case.
That is it.
That's
it for you.
Yeah.
If that's the case, Kyle. Whatever makes good TV for you, buddy.
Absolutely. This will make great TV.
Great TV, yep. I'm gonna walk away now. I'm gonna eat a celery stick and I'm gonna creepily stare at you from the wall. And I think there was like, I forget who said it, like, right after, I think Maddie went up to, went up to Kyle and was like, I don't understand. What changed? Like, why are you being like this? What changed? And he's like, what changed is everyone's voting him out. And I'm just like, oh, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? It's like, that's what's changed. Everyone's voting him out. So, yes, there was a little bit of fallout, you could say, after this. It sent Michael to go talk to Jamar. Kyle was trying to then do damage control with Jean-Luc just before this happened. Kyle was in the have not room with Jean-Luc, kind of throwing Michael under the bus a little bit. If Mike stays or goes, I hope one of the three win HOH. I don't want to steamroll. Right. Well, yes, I agree. I don't either. So then, you know, should I just do it now? All right. I mean, we can just talk about it now. There's something else that happened. Something else, and not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I should just show you, and then you all can decide for yourself. So let's just see what I'm talking about right here. So there's, you know, there's adjusting happening. Just a lot of adjusting. Or not a lot of adjusting, as it would turn out. So there's that. I appreciate people. I mean, I don't appreciate. I said appreciate, and I meant the opposite. I think people think that I really am serious about my love for Michael. I'm married, if you don't know. It's just fun to joke around. But I just love how people, like, send me all these gifts. But then, your like clips. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's sad. Sad. Because there was another clip, which I'm not going to show, because I feel like that's not really showing anything. There was another clip that I think Lovers, Dreamers, and Me sent me of Chris, and wow. I just put on some pants, is what I'm saying. So, Maddie goes up to Chris' room, and she tries to reason with him, like later at night. Now, this is later last night. And she's like, you know, Mike is the best guy here. And, you know, I'm a teacher, okay? I am a teacher. And, I don't like bullying, okay? So this is very reflective to me of children on the schoolyard being bullied. And you know, you're better than that, Chris. You're better than being a bully, okay? And I don't like bullying, and I don't like seeing bullying in the Big Brother house, and I feel like Michael is being bullied. Okay, so I'm in a good mood now because we just watched a clip of Michael adjusting his package. So I'm not going to be filled with all the normal rage I am when I go down this rant, and I'm just going to put it kind of simple. No one is being bullied in a game that you signed up to play for money, which you will come out of and be better off for and have more opportunities than you would have had you not played. But just more specifically, you are not being bullied in a situation that you voluntarily put yourself into, understanding all the different scenarios that can happen. Now, I understand we are maybe just using bullied as a verb. Just to say, instead of people are ganging up on me, well, then use ganging up on me. use attacking me, coming at me, whatever you want. But I think when you say bullied, there is the common thought that goes behind it. And I just feel like you're doing a disservice to people that are actually bullied. Specifically, people that are in situations they can't get out of and feel trapped in and have to endure such treatment that usually ends, not adding positives to their life. Unlike you, who signed up to play a game for money and will be better off for doing it in the end. Now, what you do with it is up to you. You don't have to be better off in the end for it, but you could be. Again, it's all your choices. No one's forcing you to do any of it. So just a friendly reminder. You're not being bullied in a game. Thank you. The more you know. I want the more you know things. Cherie says she signed up for the wrong show. I think she meant to go to summer camp or something. I know. So she is talking to Chris and he's like, look, Maddie, I gotta tell you something. Okay, Maddie, can you look at me? It's like, look at me. I want to tell you something right now, okay? And I don't know how you're gonna take it, okay? Maddie. Everyone was in on this plan. And Maddie's like, what do you mean everyone's in on the plan? Everyone knew he was getting backdoored. No way. Not everyone. It wasn't even really my plan, Maddie. It wasn't even really my plan. I don't believe you. Whose plan was it? Ming's. What? Yeah, she wanted, the drama and all of it to, play out. And, is her plan. And Maddie is not believing it. She's like, I saw her face. She was shocked. That's just her normal face. It's the same way where you cannot say that Michael is surprised. His eyebrows have been permanently drawn on in a shocked position. So now, whenever Michael goes around this house, everyone's always going to assume that he's shocked. In the same way that Ming's face just looks like one that she's angry and shocked. It's the same thing. It's just, that's their faces at the moment. They walk around with permanent shocked faces. Why Maddie is believing this, I don't know. It also was a little bit creepy. Chris was doing a lot of his it was Sweethearts, I believe. He was doing a lot of his hand on her leg, which if I was her, I would have knocked his hand away. I did a lot of sweetie, you don't, sweetie, no, come on now. It wasn't, And she did a pretty good job of sitting there and taking it. And again, touching her a lot as well. Now, look, again, God ever knows that we're going to make it through a Big Brother season with just ever not having to deal with issues anymore. So again, I will say that I will always defer to the person or woman that it is happening to say how she feels in the situation, and that is always what I will back up. Just because I know that a lot of people were talking about the touching of Chris. I think that he thinks, and I could be wrong, I think that he thinks his touching is making a connection. Because he's all about mind games and mind tricks and mind control. And it's very much, they tell you that when you're a waiter. If you want to make a better connection with your table, then when you walk over, put your hand on their shoulder and look them in the eye. I think he's doing that bullshit more so than the I'm trying to slide my hand up her leg. Now, that being said, doesn't matter. Doesn't make right. Matters how Maddie feels about it. I haven't heard her complaining about it. But just throwing it out there. If a waiter put their hand on my shoulder, I would leave. really? Because usually waiters are hot. Like, usually waiters look like Mike. Like, if there was, like, a Mike waiter that came over and put his hand on my shoulder, like, I would just, like, slip my shoulder to I would just, like, lean back and be like, oh my god, you touched my boob. That's hot. You're totally getting a tip now. Double tip. You're welcome. Does Canada have battlebacks? Yes. I mean, not specifically in the way that you're thinking of a battleback, but they have done, they have twisted things in order to bring people back before. They put people in secret rooms, let them watch. And then I believe we voted? Or the House voted? No, the House voted who to bring back that time. Then there was the Gary thing. Yeah, just the tip. You're right. Oh, how did I not know to go with just the tip there, Rod Carson? So Maddie leaves that conversation. She goes back into the room where Jams and Mike... It's like I'm trying to have my photographic memory pull this back up. Jams, Mike, Ming are all in there. And Maddie tells them everything. She's like, are you guys ready? Just wait for this, okay? I was being semi-bullied in the HOH room, okay? I was being semi-bullied in the HOH room. And Chris told me his whole game plan. You guys are not going to believe this, okay? You ready? You're not going to believe this. Ming, he's saying it's your fault. The whole thing is your fault. It was your plan. You knew about it all along. And by the way, I told him I didn't believe you. And she's like, what? He told you that? Why would he say that? And she's like, I don't know. And he told me not to say anything, and I don't care. I'm going to tell the whole house everything. Because you know what else I told him? I told him Mike is the best guy in the whole house. Like, most honest, most caring, most sincere, clearly a little penis. But other than that, everything else about Mike is amazing. Okay? And I told him, you don't have to be jealous. Clearly you have the bigger penis, Chris. Okay? I told him, don't be jealous. We've all seen the clips. Okay? But he didn't care. He was just throwing you under the bus, mate. And she's like, oh, really? Well, I guess I'm the scapegoat again. She leaves. Over in the HOH room, we have Chris and Vanessa and Kyle, and they're all kind of having their powwow about, like, what just happened, and they're kind of, like, telling Kyle, like, you're okay, Kyle, don't worry about it, everything's great, Kyle, you're doing great, buddy. And then Sheldon comes in. Now, Sheldon is working with them. And he's kind of just like, I just want you to know, okay? I'm okay with what happened, Kyle. I don't care that you swore on your kids. I know you might be up here worried. I'm trying not to check in with our alliance. I'm trying not to check in with you guys. I don't want to make things super obvious, but just understand, just so that you know, I want to check in with you and let you know everything is all right and you don't have to worry about it. And they're like, all right, that's great, great, great. Then in comes Ming. She comes in. She walks in, she sits down on the couch with everybody, and she goes, I'd like to talk to Chris alone. And Sheldon's just kind of standing there, and he's, like, looking at her. And she's like, good night, Sheldon. You're dismissed. I'd like to talk to Chris alone. And Sheldon is smart, because he's just kind of standing there like, I'm not leaving because the other people in the room aren't leaving. Now, I don't know why this is not a red flag to Sheldon. This should be a big red flag. I think this conversation at the end of last night is so telling and it should have so much more weight than it actually did. So they kind of like have their little back and forth. And then finally, Sheldon leaves. And he walks out, and when he walks out, there is Hira standing out there. Angie. God love Angie. I didn't even remember she was on the show until yesterday. Normally I say that like as if I'm joking, but I swear to God I don't remember seeing her on one show. And really haven't seen her on the feeds until yesterday. So there was that. But Angie was out there, Maddie was out there, Hero was out there, then Sheldon comes out. Maddie is now kind of crying outside the door a little bit to Hero, being like, I just feel bad and they won't let us in. They won't let us in. And Sheldon stood there for a while. And then realized, or didn't realize, no one's coming out of the room. Hello, Sheldon. You were just asked to leave from people that are supposed to be working with you, and no one else left. But kudos to you for still trusting these people. So then, Ming, in front of Vanessa and Kyle, starts telling Chris, why did you tell her it was my plan? And he's like, I didn't. Look into my eyes. I didn't. I mean, I kind of. Like, I hinted it. I think she's making it up. I mean, I might have said it. I alluded to it. I think she's just running with it. Let's not talk about this anymore. And then we cut back to Maddie outside the door crying. And I was just so incredibly annoyed that all of these people still want to vote to get Mike out. Carol did say yesterday, I'm thinking about keeping Mike. Maybe I'll keep Mike. It would be better for my game, but I'm not really sure. I don't get why her. I know Angie believes that she's working with Chris. Angie, for some reason, thinks that she's like the Chris Whisperer. That she's able to, like, be part of his plans and is the one inspiring his plans. I'm like, I don't know where you're coming up with this, Angie, but it's kind of not the case at all. Oh God, Carol can go. She whines all day long. I do agree with that. I'm just trying to see if there's any other good things other than the new room, and that might be where we need to end it today. Like, yes, there were a lot more conversations that happened today during the day, but really, not anything that I feel like has helped Michael. I've almost had to come to accept Michael's fate. I really don't see any way that Michael is being saved. And I also have to say, I thought production would push more for him. I really thought, it was clear to me production wanted him and Maddie in a showmance. Yes, you're right, Lala. He's not fun feeds. He is kind of boring. So that could be why. So disappointing. Let me just see where the picture is. So what happened earlier today, we had a feed blackout for a while. And then when the feeds came back on, we saw that they had a new room. It was clearly tied to the, like, Expedia thing. Like, the Expedia room? I got it. I'm sorry. It's so hard for me. You all know it's so hard for me to scroll through and pull it up. So here is the new room. It's kind of like a sandy beach. It looks kind of chintzy. I'm kind of just like, okay. Where did we spend the budget? Is what I'm saying. Like, where it made me think of the Big Brother Canada the Big Brother kind of, it made me think of our Big Brother bathroom. Remember a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, when they did the press of the bathroom and it had the sand floor, and we were all like, oh my God, are they really leaving a sand floor in that bathroom? It was very much like that. Yeah, they're calling it the Maui room. And it's clear, also when the feeds came back, that they're all studying pictures, or they're studying stuff like in the mirrors. It was all kind of happening right before I was going live for this show. But I'm assuming it's going to be a memory HOH or a memory POV. But clearly they are all like studying to figure out what it is from this room. And that's kind of where we're at right now on the live feeds. I see just moments, kind of moments ago, Ming and Jamar agree to be each other's number one. And Jamar says to Ming, do not tell Vanessa and Kyle anything. This is from our live feed updaters. Ming asks for a real kiss to seal the deal. She wants a real kiss to seal the deal and be each other's final two. So that just happened about 30 minutes ago on the live feeds. I'm just looking to see what else we missed while we were live. It seems like people are hanging out. Just seems like a lot of people. This is current feeds. Current feeds. People just kind of hang out. Michael's not making any headway. Again, don't really see any way that he's going to get these votes. Suzanne and Rianne are chatting. I will say other quick side notes. I know we have to hurry up because the actual show is starting soon. I love Rihanna for Michael. I want Rihanna and Michael to be together. Now, I'm not saying I don't like Maddie. I'm just saying I like Rihanna for Michael so much better than a Maddie for Michael. And if you remember in the conversation when Michael and Chris were talking right after the POV ceremony, Michael even kind of hinted to that a little. Well, he didn't hint to it. He said it directly. He flat out said to Chris, who put me and Maddie together? You know it wasn't my choice. I know you like her, but you know I didn't put myself in that box. You know who's pushing for us to be a showmance. So he was basically alluding to the fact that, you know, Big Brother wants him to be in a showmance. Maddie is telling Michael to talk to Carol. Michael doesn't think that's going to help anything. Jamar is asking the cameras for secret missions. He's already bored. Oh, it is so not good when you're bored still on week 1, buddy. You got a long 3 months to go. I know, he has given up and a little bit. I'm hoping he gets a little bit more fight. Again, I have always said, it doesn't matter what you are doing or what you are saying until Wednesday night, Thursday before the show. Now, the time schedule could be a little bit off because their Big Brother tapes their live shows at like 1-ish in the afternoon, whereas our live show doesn't happen to 7 at night. So maybe do you really want to start it on Wednesday night? Personally, I still would. I think tonight is the time for Michael to start making a move and making a play if he actually wants to save his game, and then he just needs to go full throttle towards making it happen. And I think he can do it. So, that being said, we're not done with Big Brother Canada shows for tonight or shows period in animates. If you guys do not know, the live feed updaters at BBCan8 live feeds will be live tweeting the show. I will be tweeting and commenting, but they'll be doing the play-by-play. Immediately after the show is over, Nicole, America's favorite player from BB21, will be joining me in the TV Co app live to talk everything immediately following tonight's episode at 9:15 or 8:15 p.m. So make sure you guys join us. If you missed that show, you can check out all of the previous shows in the TV Co app exclusively. That's where all of our Big Brother Canada content is, except for these live feed update shows. These will be here and you now and the website and iTunes. So make sure that you guys thumbs up, subscribe if you're watching in YouTube, hit the bell, 5-star rating, a nice review in iTunes. Share these shows with your friends. Come to the TV Co shows when they are live. Watch them back after. Those are all great ways to keep all of reality recaps going and bringing you guys content all year long that you love. We got more stuff coming. I know challenges starting. I hear you. I think we'll deal with the challenge in just doing shows with the Big Brother people. We can't. Obviously, we're 24/7 Big Brother Canada right now, but I feel like once that starts, and if Big Brother people get evicted, we'll do like a special show where we have the Big Brother person come on so that you guys can ask them their questions, and that's how we'll handle the challenge, because a lot of Big Brother people are playing on that. So I'm gonna skedoodle for now. Thank you guys for watching this live. Nicole and I will see you back on TV Co in an hour and a half after Big Brother Canada. I will see you guys all then. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends.